Hello everyone, Mr. Stork here, and today we're going to take a look at Dusknoir, which you have to evolve by trading Dusclops over with a Reaper's Cloak. As you can see, we have the Reaper Cloak, and we're ready to trade over. The teams are a bit wanky, and Rhyperior has not quite evolved yet, but we're getting ready to do trades, and we'll see you guys then. Hello, spooky viewers, and welcome back to Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. I am your ghost host, and welcome as we take a look at Dusknoir, aka Spooky, which we already evolved earlier. Yes, this is Dusknoir, and the best way to evolve it is by having a Reaper's Cloak to a Dusclops, and, trade it over. That's how you get it. But before we move on to that, let's actually do the Pokedex entry first, because why not? Where is it? Magnezone? No. I screwed up. That was my fault entirely. It's not Probo Pass. We haven't gotten that yet. Way to put salt in the wound. It's right there. Dusknoir. I like how it's off kilter. Anyway, the antenna on its head captures radio waves from the world of spirits and command it to take the people there. How ominous. But I love it, Spiritomb. So let's go forward. And Spiritomb just chilling over there being like, I am a Spiritomb. It's like, yeah, you are, boy. You're Spiritomb. Not Spiritomb. You are Dusknoir. Wow. So Dusknoir is actually a really cool Pokemon. I really like Dusclops from Duskull. And I'm glad this kind of encourages more people to use it because it does know really good moves like Thunder and Fire Punch. So it is handy at times. Yeah, there's also the Creepy Garden. You can't get a Duskull there, but you can get a Porygon, which I just got a Porygon today. I call it N64. I love that name already. And I'm going to try and contact my friend being like, hey, let's trade. And then be like, cool. I'm waiting for me to be able to move stuff across the game because then I can be like, I'm going to go find a Magme and get that item, the Magnezire, to be able to evolve it over. So that should be fun. That's not me being sarcastic, like that should generally be fun. And because it's kind of hard to get an Electivire on this one to get Electivire, which I previously tried to do. Wrong item press, that's just impulse coming over. Good, you two want to battle. Let's actually battle Dusknoir. Why not? It helps time go by. To evolve them over and so forth. Dusknoir is probably my favorite. I mainly fell in love with Dusknoir because of this. Oh, Apom, cool. Because of this. Oh, so our ghost type moves are going to be ineffective against it because it's a normal type. Crap. I like how it kind of lights up too. That's cool. Ghost type moves do not work against it, so we are essentially going to have to use Future Sight. Feel the wrath. I foresaw an attack. I foresaw it too. I like to point that out. It's super effective, but I foresaw it. It's basically all I can do unless I use Curse, which I don't want to. Because it takes all of my damage, like half my damage, to destroy you, which seems silly. Because you're going to do a lot more damage there. Like so, unless my, no, that just hurts you, doesn't it? Not a whole lot. Affected by the curse. I can't really do anything. A Shadow Punch does nothing. I didn't think this through. It has no effect because it's normal type. Normal types are unaffected by Tickle. Yeah, be kidding me. I'd be confused. So yeah, what does that do? Lowers my attack. Okay. My Future Sight finally hits you. Which, oh, thank goodness, it did so much damage. Thank you. So I fell in love with it from this really creepy episode of the Pokemon anime. And you're like, what do you mean? It's like, oh, finally, Thunder can start attacking. So there's an episode with Conway. Conway's kind of this jerk. It's kind of like this arc where they're on summer camp. And there's a ghost Pokemon that's Rogue. And it happens to be Dusknoir. And Conway does eventually catch it. I think it's Conway. His name is Conway. Captures it. I found it odd because I wanted Sarah being like, okay, so Dusknoir is part of his party. They do not register this Dusknoir as the same Dusknoir in that summer camp episode, which is odd for so many reasons, but I'll get back to that later, why I think it's incredibly odd. Hiya, long time. Are you enjoying your nature-filled adventure with Pokemon? Yes, my ghost-type Pokemon to completely cleanse your souls.
Because I am darkness.
Anyway, that got really crazy. You know, it's just like, oh yeah, Prinplup. Cool. Prinplup. I actually think I had value to get Prinplup into my Pokedex. Because the only way to get to the National Dex is you have to see every Pokemon. So it makes it difficult when it's just like half of them are already locked to you. But yeah, let's just Shadow Punch. So yeah, I think Dusknoir, if I was using just a regular playthrough, that would be my ghost type Pokemon of choice. Just be like, I'm gonna choose Dusknoir. It's like, cool, your Dusknoir is awesome. It's like, thank you. No, it's Thunder Punch. And they're Prinplup, okay. In terms of my Piplup walkthrough, I haven't really moved on with it yet. I have to get the mystery gift from the internet. I don't know where I was going with sentence. It was just like, I just get the mystery gift from where? From the internet. From no one, just the internet. Because then I can get Shaman if I decide to do that down the line. I thought I said God. Good. You seem to be a kind-hearted trainer. I don't know where I was going with that sentence. Yeah. Hey, buddy. I'm moving around. Actually, so all that really remains is if my Togekiss is my Togepi is actually compliant for once, and finally they'll allow me to get a Nose Pass. All we really have left is Togekiss, Nose Pass, Purple Pass. I should specify Yamamango, Magby, and Electivire. Sorry, it's Magmortar and Electivire. But those ones are going to be really hard to get. But I'm hoping with some time passing, being like, I'm going to wait this amount of time before I continue playing this game, because I'm just like, guys, this game is really repetitive, and it's like, I really want to focus on other things instead of worry about these videos coming out all the time. I think it's a nice compromise, too. It's like, no, I'm promising myself when I come back, I'm going to do Cresselia, which should be fun. That's not me being sarcastic. It's just like, Cresselia is really fun to hunt. In a strange, weird kind of way. I got a song stuck in my head. It's the Teeth song, which is, you fight so dirty, so your love got sweet. No dirty, but your love got sweet. Never. It's the one where it's like, it's used for a lot of AMVs. It's mainly used, I saw it in a Miraculous one, and I saw it in a, our attacks are not going to work, because it's actually, you're normal and flying, so it should actually hit. Curious. How are you really curious? Oh, you know Intimidate. That's intimidating. Yeah, no effect. That's a run away. Run away. So yeah, again, I really like Dusclops and Dusclops, so I'm glad they got a new evolution with Dusknoir, and again, more use for it, because again, it knows really good moves. It feels like an odd addition, but it does kind of fit, because they do get the one eye. My biggest concern is like the first one definitely had like bandages around it and had like floating arms. But this one just doesn't. I don't know, I can see this Pokemon in a Pokemon tournament. I would prefer Dusclops in a Pokemon tournament sequel. There's someone online who did a build roster where he built Pokemon Tournament 2. I didn't watch the whole thing, but he was like, we're going to add trainers to it too. I was like, that's a cool concept, because obviously it's meant to be like on Pokemon Masters where you get the trainers and the Pokemon. I thought it was cool. I didn't watch the whole thing. I really should have. I know Cynthia was paired up with Garchomp, but it's like, of course. She's the most recognizable Garchomp trainer. So, yeah. I think if Suicune was going to come back and they were going to do that, Suicune would be Isune. Isune's the real guy with the cape who's like, I'm cool. And it's just like, yeah, you are cool. Roselia fainted. That's not me being sarcastic. It's like, he generally is cool. These cops can only battle at night, which I should have been as a night because it'd been like creepy Dusknoir. I was like, no, I did that for the mystery of this and the Murkrow stuff because of reasons. It's raining. No, it's wrong. He's exerting pressure, which makes sense. Let's use Shadow Ball. I named him Spooky because he's spooky. I originally named him Pocus one time, and my friend named him Pocus. Or mostly in Ghost. No, it was mostly in Ghostly. Because I thought it was funny. And now it'd be like Ghost, and then he would have one called Molly McGee. I don't know. I've not watched Molly McGee. I appreciate if you didn't tell me anything about it, because I don't know if I'll watch it. Because, and you're like, oh, you're one of those people that are like against it because it doesn't have any lore. No, it's because it doesn't look like my cup of tea. I'm mad at these two trailers don't end the part. No, the Ghost of Molly McGee is very much a comedy show. I think without a doubt. People are upset about it because they're like, oh, there's no lore. And these other shows that have lore are getting renewed. I'm not actually I should catch up on Amphibia. I have not caught up on Amphibia. Amphibia is one of those shows where I'll catch it like every so often now. I just don't binge it. I probably should so I can like binge it for the finale, because I think the second part is the series finale. I think it is. And also I had plans that were like, hey guys, this is early, because I can. No, I'm not going to tell you when it's coming out, the Amphibia review, but it is coming out early. Earlier than I thought. Oh man, I felt really bad about what I had to do this month for reviews. So what I had to do is I moved SAO2 and Bell back. I moved Bell back a week. Bell was not supposed to end this month. It was SA2 was supposed to end the month. But then I didn't think the miraculous finale was going to have one happen. And then I made it and I was like, when do I actually want this to come out? I was like, well, every time I've done the miraculous stuff, the miraculous reviews come out really early in relation to some of the other stuff. It's like, ooh, well, then I gotta be doing it then. And it's like, yes, you better be doing it then. So I had to move the miraculous one up because it just felt right. So, and I had to move Bell back. I didn't want to move Bell back really that far back because I really love Bell. It was a great movie. But now SAO's moved back, which I can give it a bit more credit for, because a lot of this, I don't know, it's pretty interesting. Take that, Travis. Oh, just got trampled right under your feet at that time. Yep, you truly did. We're gonna battle this guy up there, and then we'll end the part for Dusknoir, and then we're gonna take a break for a while, just because I'm just like, I'm gonna be working on other stuff, and be like, cool. Cameron. Yes, Goldine. I was stretching, so you're like, what's going on? I'm gonna actually put a future attack on this thing. I don't know if future attack will be permanent, like if we'll attack future Pokemon down the line. But I'd be curious. So I basically gave this guy a free attack at me. On a pulse. Goldine is again one of those Pokemon I just don't use. I'm really surprised. Should I try Goldine? I've heard nothing but mixed things about it. I know it's water and poison underlying. I think it is. I could be like 1,010% wrong. So like, nope, it's not poison at all. Like, well, no, I know the pufferfish thing is. Because it has a new form for Arceus. Ooh, Shadow Ball. Yeah, I really like Pokemon, and maybe down the line, with extensive like grinding team building, I could use this really well. Maybe have it learn Thunder Punch and so forth. We beat you, Cameron. Sure, so I lost, but I'll keep on fishing. Okay, do the gnome. Well, that's where we have to leave. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, because it does help us out, and we'll see you guys later when I return from a break on this game to do some other things. Till then, stay safe. Bye-bye.